Hey guys, I'm Sean McAnally.
John Hall.
Hey, today we're going to talk about something that everyone can do and everyone should do. And that is learning what you can do to support your body to heal itself. I would think that it's quite possible that a major percent of doctors don't even think about that. They don't even think about the fact that the body can heal itself. That, because they've been taught so much that, you got to treat symptoms with drugs, that I don't know if it's that they've forgotten, that they never knew, or maybe it just never crosses their mind. But the body can heal itself when given the right nutrition. We've talked about that many times. But one thing I wanted to talk about today, I'm going to let Dr. Hall weigh in on this because he's experienced it a lot. He went to medical school. Dental school, which is, you are a doctor.
Yeah.
And, but there they learn things, but they learn the treatment side of things. And one thing that he's learned is, and I've learned myself, is you can go to a place called PubMed. You can Google search it or iPhone search it or whatever kind of search engine you use. But you can search different topics on there about different situations you may have and whatnot, and see what natural things, what foods have supported people when they have these situations. Dr. Hall, you want to add on that a little bit?
Yeah, and the deal is when you go to school like that, they teach you, this is what I always said, a lot of the people that teach at these schools are people that are kind of winding down their profession. So they're teaching you, sometimes they're teaching you 50-year-old information.
Yeah.
They try to, but it's hard to stay up. And so, and even if you can only learn so much in 4 years. And so they really kind of and they admit this to us anyway, they're basically getting us ready to get out there and learn how, we got enough information, we get out there and learn how to start practicing dentistry in my case, and treating people.
Well, and even now, the new information you have, you give continuing education courses to people.
Continuing education wasn't a huge deal when I got out of school, but right thereafter it was. And so, and that's a good thing. It's a good that they not only encourage, they make you take continuing education courses to keep your license current and all that, and that's important. So anyway, the point is you can only learn so much in 4 years anyway, and even if you go to a 4 or 6 year surgery residency or something, you're busy doing what you're doing and all that. So, and they don't teach in medical school. They don't teach nutrition. Like your brother said, he got 1 hour of nutrition, food,
and he's
in medical school, and medical school.
Yeah.
Well, in dentistry, we got a little bit. Dental school, we got a little bit more, and we did teach. Dentistry was ahead of medicine as far as preventive. People heard of the term preventive dentistry a long time before they heard of preventive medicine.
Right.
But so we were trying to teach people how to keep their mouths healthy and their teeth healthy and all that. But anyway, still, it was fundamentally we were learning how to treat disease and all that, and take care of things like that. So anyway, the point is there's only so much you can learn, and part of the deal is I've run into this over and over and over and over again. A lot of them, they kind of quit learning. A lot of doctors of all ilks quit learning. I remember a few years ago, it's probably close to 7 or 8 years ago now, but a guy, he did surgery, he was an MD, he did surgery on somebody. That person ended up not doing well, ended up dying, and he was doing a procedure that's not even doing it anymore. And because they'd learned that you shouldn't do it like that anymore. And he said, well, that's how we were taught in medical school. Well, he graduated from medical school 30-something, 40 years ago.
Right.
But the point is a lot of times they quit learning, and they just keep doing things the way they've always done things. And we run into, and everybody, it's easy to do. We can all do that.
Oh, we all
do
get
that.
in habits.
Do that working on cars.
Oh, for sure.
You're kind of forced to, I guess, these days to learn something about computers maybe. But anyway, it's just the human nature of things. So the point is we have to go And I go, yeah, we have to keep trying to learn.
Yeah.
You need to keep. But the thing is, there are things out there that are available to the public. PubMed is one of them. They're pub, P-U-B, for public.
Yeah.
And it's free. So you can type, anybody can go to PubMed and pull it up, and you can just type in words. And so, and just some keywords. Maybe you want to look at foods that support liver health, just nutrition, liver, or something. Foods, liver, and you're going to pull up they're all peer-reviewed journals, and you're going to pull up the abstracts. And a lot of times you can look up there and you can see the whole article is free and available to you. Sometimes it isn't, but you can at least kind of see what the research is and keep up. That's what I do. I do that. I'm on PubMed every day.
Me
And,
too.
yeah.
I do the same thing, and I'm not a doctor. I mean, I'm an automotive technician, but
Yeah.
I still know how to learn. We all learned how to read and comprehend. That's why that was so, I mean, it's really important to learn how to comprehend what you read. And if you had a good teacher,
Yeah.
you can do that. And no matter who you are, no matter what your degree is, if
Yeah.
you read something, learn how to comprehend it, figure out what it's saying. And if you can do that, I mean, what's it going to hurt when it's food? To try it.
Yeah.
If you got a
That's right.
situation going on, why not try it?
I put something on PubMed just now. I kind of forgot about PubMed this year, and I went for probably 8 or 9 months not even getting on it. I forgot about it for whatever reason.
Yeah,
But
old habits.
I used to get on PubMed every day and just see.
You weren't on microfiche, were you?
Well, I've been
Or
on
looking at an encyclopedia?
Well,
Go back to your old ways.
no, I wasn't doing that. But I used to every day. I'd get on PubMed once, maybe twice, just to kind of check and see what my kids I grew up with a long time ago are up to, and what their kids, grandkids, and great grandkids are up to. So, but anyway, somehow I forgot about it. But anyway, I got back on just in the last couple of weeks. And I took a picture. I got some coffee, and I just took a picture and put it on there. I don't drink coffee, at least I didn't. And but I've started drinking a little bit of coffee now, just black coffee. I dilute it with some water, and I said, after 73 years,
And never liked it.
no,
I
you
know
can't-
good
I've
and well.
always-
Somebody asked me if Dr. Hall liked coffee, I'd say, heck no, he hates it.
I have always said I don't know how something can smell so good and taste so nasty as coffee.
Yeah.
But I went to PubMed. I was, I figured I'm 73 years old. I figured my liver is about as old as the rest of me, and everything else seems to be trying to wear out. So I just a few weeks ago I went and I didn't, I should have known this, but I didn't. I looked up foods and liver, and what support liver health. And the number one thing on every site I looked up, coffee. Coffee has, it's not the caffeine, although
Cheers.
caffeine can help, yeah. But there are so many chemicals in coffee that are good for you and good for the liver. It was the number one food listed in a food, but it was the number one thing listed. So guess what? I started drinking some. I go in there and I get about a cup, and then I dilute it with some water and then I just hold my nose and slug it down. It's just, to me, it's bad tasting medicine. That's the way I think of it. I know a lot of people, they say they like it. There's not a way in the world people like coffee. You can't like that nasty stuff. But anyway, the point is, I learned that on PubMed. I guess I should have known that, but I didn't know coffee was good for liver health. It's really fairly new information.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's something I learned on PubMed. Went to PubMed and looked it up, and the other things pull up, but I went to PubMed and looked and all that. They actually showed that there, and I can't remember now, but it was a few weeks ago, but 1 cup of coffee a day, I think it's 43% less chance of developing some liver disease. 2 cups, it's like 63% less chance. And I'm talking about some serious liver disease. And it's not a guarantee, but it's just
You're helping your eyes.
it's giving you, it's right, it's giving you something better. So, but I learned that on PubMed. I learned on PubMed, and there are a lot of things. So anybody can go to PubMed and just type in a few keywords, and then, kind of get an idea. Look, everything, just because it's in peer-reviewed journals doesn't mean it's good. There's some really lousy research that somehow gets published. You have to kind of learn to read and see how they design the studies and all that. And so, I mean, I'm pretty good at that. But the point is, if you look up and you read through 50 or 100 different things, and you start seeing a trend where they're saying some of the same thing, you can feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, odds
There's a lot of
are there's some
research,
good info
a
there.
lot of research
Yeah.
there. But anyway, that's one of them. So anyway, I've got a cup of coffee in there that I'm working on, and I'll
Good.
drink another one this afternoon, and try give my liver the best shot it can. I don't drink. I haven't done things that are bad for the liver, but except I've gotten older, and there's just no real future in that.
Yeah, and we never know what we're exposed to throughout
That's
life.
right.
I
But
mean,
anyway,
our
but-
liver's busy.
But PubMed, I went to PubMed, that's where I learned that,
Yeah.
and there's some good research. So anyway, anybody can go to PubMed and type in some keywords and learn about certain things. And nutrition and the research they've done, and they haven't done a lot compared to drugs, but they're doing more and more all the time. And so there's information out there about nutrients and foods and just different things, and whatever. You're looking at heart,
And you can find
heart
some-
health.
And you can find some things that you've been doing, you might have thought were healthy, that you
Yeah.
need to stop doing
Yeah,
due to
yeah.
the latest research.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway,
Yeah.
anybody can go to PubMed. There are others out there, but that's kind of the one go to.
That's
It's
pretty good.
free. For one thing,
Yeah.
it's free.
And,
Some of them you gotta pay if you want to get the article or look it up. But that
Right.
one's you can just
You can get a lot of information for free there. I mean, one of the great things that the internet has brought us is there's a lot of stuff that you don't want to trust, but hey, there's a lot of good information out there that's available to all of us. And a lot of times a Google search will even, one of the articles that it'll bring up will be a PubMed article,
Oh, yeah.
one of the ones right there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but great info. But hey guys, I hope this has helped you. Me and Dr. Hall, we do these videos to try and benefit you guys, to the people that are viewing. And we really appreciate you guys. And if you do us a favor, subscribe, like this video. Hopefully we helped you. And maybe if this one didn't hit home with you, maybe one of our other ones did. Check us out. Check out our channel. Until next time, this is For the Health of It. I'm Sean McAnally.
John Hall.
You guys have a wonderful day.